Okay, hello, highly welcome to another live broadcast in TBC. This is your humble servant, Mufo is my name. This is my live broadcast number 30. I'm live broadcast today. I know it's very small, but I appreciate myself to be at that number. So any person that is highly all those who are in the highly excuse to be a little bit late, the time lapse with us and you people, there is a little slight difference. I'm just coming now exactly on time. So it is exactly 7 p.m. here in I'm here at Douala. So you're highly welcome. You're highly welcome to my live broadcast, and we have to talk today about a good. And if you've looked at the topic that I've addressed today, the topic is talking on unconscious incompetence. Why unconscious incompetence on TBC? So I've given my link. If you think that you can join me, it will be a privilege to have you on talk about this thing that some people are cash flowing in TBC, others are not doing. Why are unconscious incompetent? We are going to talk about that topic today, and I've reserved to you a good number of elements in that same light, and we are going to talk about them. I highly thank you, the great Stephen Kofi, to have been there. He reached from Bangladesh. I highly thank you. Stephen Kofi, right from the United States. I thank you to have been present, and we are together. So my link is there. You can join me. Let's try to open up on this topic that is very, very interesting as far as our community is concerned, as far as cash flowing is concerned in TBC. Now, while waiting that you will join me later on, I will try to give a monologue on this aspect of unconscious incompetence. Why have I decided to talk about unconscious incompetence? Me deciding to talk about unconscious today, it stands to CFC. CFC has made me to understand things to share with you. And the motto in CFC is that word. They teach you to teach others. They teach you to go out and raise voices and teach the other members of the community. And that is why I'm bringing this in-depth knowledge of which I got from CFC with you all. Now, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through, and it is on those series of words that we are going to work today, and we are going to take information on the block before we continue. Juste avant de commencer, je salue tous mes membres de la communauté francophone. Ça fait longtemps que je n'ai plus fait de live broadcast avec vous, mais avec le temps, je veux le faire. Donc, j'étais en Flow Coaching. Ça fait 2 semaines que je suis en formation dans le Cashflow Coaching et je suis maintenant équipé et j'en ai le nécessaire pour vous servir. Donc, restez scotché. Avec le temps, ce que je fais dans mes live broadcasts en anglais, je vais le faire aussi en français. Et je veux vous donner tout. On a dit dans ce coaching que quoi? On vous enseigne pour que vous partez enseigner aussi les autres. Tout le monde a automatiquement pratiquer le système de la même façon. Donc, personne ne demande dans la communauté. Donc, je vous rassure qu'après ce live broadcast, je vais faire encore le même matin, là où je vais expliquer tous les détails de cash flow coaching. Maintenant, dès à présent, on va continuer. Okay, as I was saying now directly to the topic of the day, which has to do with incompetence. And I've reserved something for us that we are going to use in order to really understand this topic. And I would really want that if Stephen Kofi is there with Irish from Bangladesh, let them try and join me and let me hear. So I'll try to share my screen, and I'm going to show you what I have for the monologue talk of today. And before directly I go to the monologue, I go to the monologue at the my voice here speaking. Tomorrow we have a seminar everybody should be there. The participation is very important. Don't forget to be at born 4 p.m. We're going to be there. We have organized. The president has organized. The name Mr. Mbederick has organized with people there. Okay, here is the topic of talking about the basics to TBC system. So if you want to understand the TBC system, you need to pass through these basics. And talking about these basics, guys, there are things that you can use in any area of your life. If you have not come across this, you should take it from now. This is most of the things that they taught us in the CFC school. Created me to be well seated, and today I'm telling you, I'm really glowing in the society at large. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about unconscious incompetence. Unconscious meaning that word. I don't know that they don't know that they don't know. We are in the 21st century. We have cryptocurrency. It is being said in the blog by admin that what 99.9% of the population of the world, meaning that what 99.9% of the over 7.5 billion people on earth don't know about cryptocurrency. Meaning that what they are unconscious incompetent as far as cryptocurrency. What they don't even know that something exists as far as cryptocurrency, not to even talk about it, an abundant based cryptocurrency, which is so you see that people to learn something need to go through basic stages that I'm enumerating here in order to upgrade be in line with the realities. So most of us, when we were still at this stage of unconscious incompetence, Bob, that are with me in the chat, and those who have been in TBC for long, they have surpassed this stage. But we are going to verify. Rest assured, we are going to verify to see whether truly your unconscious incompetence has been uprooted. You don't know anything. Are you unconscious incompetent into TBC is unconscious incompetent. Meaning that what he's unconscious, he has unconscious incompetence. Meaning that what he does not know. Now, from that level, we're going to move to the next incompetence. Conscious incompetence talks about what? I'm conscious that I don't know. There are a lot of people that the TBC admin call them who. The Kringlas. The Kringlas, yes, they are abundant based currency give, create the yearly wallet fee of $10, and you my give. I will wait for the redemption period. I redeem my give, and after what? Meaning that what they are conscious incompetent in the sense that what what they don't know. They know they don't know TBC. And most of us in the community are in this stage. We know we don't know TBC. We are conscious. And B for others that were we say born B before computer, they will tell you that they don't have computer skills. Guys, TBC is meant for everybody. Why do babies register in TBC? Why do we put to bed in TBC? Because we know anything can do TBC. Whether you are literate, you are not literate, you are a policeman, you are a lawyer, whatever the walks of life, you are competent to do TBC. So don't hit your casket or don't hit yourself under the casket that what you're conscious incompetent as far as anything that concerns IT is all about. There is let me just give you this anecdote. There is a Kenyan, a Nigerian that was with us in CFC. She couldn't manipulate the computer, but with CFC and on TBC and the teaching of CFC, guys, you know what? Kenyan is cash flowing nearly $100 now every day without having a seated knowledge in computer management. So cash flowing in TBC is a question of doing what? We are going to question of knowing what you're supposed to do it at to earn the the advantage that you have to earn. Guys, let me put this through to you. There are two things that we have to do in things that we have. We are sharing or distributing the coins from the wallet of admin. And by coin from the wallet of the admin, we are being compensated. So distribution, compensation. Distribution, compensation. Distribution and compensation does not need whether you're consciously incompetent or you're consciously incompetent or not. But don't tell yourself that what I know, you don't know, you don't know. What you think you don't know is something that you know. Okay, it's a little bit of tautology there, but I hope we understand. The next stage is that what? Conscious competence. Conscious competence means that what? I know that I'm competent. I know. A lawyer will say, I know that I know the law. A driver will say, I know how to drive. And that are desperate to use TBC means to solution all their problems on earth, hit themselves behind the casket of conscious competence to tell you that what I know, I already know TBC. What do you know in TBC that you know, of which the simple system you cannot follow? And means set in a block, guys. If you are not cash flowing from $100, know that there is something wrong somewhere. And there is something wrong somewhere with you because what? You're conscious competent. You know you not teach you the system again. You think you mingling around with TBC, you know already TBC. No, guys. Let's learn and unlearn what we know. To then put it into our broad strings and run with it. Question of individuality. They can teach you the system, but if you don't give room to yourself to absorb the system and cash the system, you cannot run with it. Most people in TBC are under this concept of conscious competence. They just know that they know. Let me explain the one or two things in TBC. Just take the fast start steps of TBC and give one person to apply it in front of you. He will unable to read them to you. He will unable to run them down to you because what? He just think that he knows. What he wants is what? Desperation. He wants money. He's desperate that what? The money that is found in his wallet in his can easily be pumped out to local cash and let him use his conscious competence of which he does not know. So, what should be the fourth level, which is the level of which all of us in the TBC community should have? That is why I titled my topic of today unconscious incompetence. Unconscious incompetence means don't know that they don't know. And for you to know that you know, to be able to have a measure, you need to go to the elders. You need to go to the tutors. You need to go to the instructors. You need to go to the teachers in order for you to understand the system. Because if you don't know, you cannot apply it in your life. If you don't know, you need to go to and let them teach you. So that is what I gave out. And I gave the question why people are too desperate. People money. Everybody and earn it. There is this saying by this American motivational people say that money is at the same level like the air we breathe. Meaning that what is at the same level of which money is. Therefore means that what money is as important as our breath. Breath what? You need not to be desperate. If you're desperate, you will not have the money. So what do you need to do in order to get money? What you need to do in order to get money is this last stage. Be unconsciously competent. Unconsciously competence does not come anyhow. Uncompetence is by doing, failing, and redoing and redoing that makes you to not even know that you know, but important. Meaning that what? You unconsciously do something until you act on it without knowing you're acting on it. In the blocks. That what? For you to be able to be competent in TBC, you start with what? I hope you know what I mean. When you join them, you will see. The first thing, you start with 50 Gs every day. The fast start track on TBC gives you that. If you want to multiply daily income in TBC, you need to start from somewhere. And start is what? Putting down 50 Gs a day. Please, any TBCian who is in the community that is not putting down 50 on Facebook or in any other social media, he is not following. You are not having the basics of the system. So for you to be unconsciously competent in TBC, you need to put down the Jeeps, 50 Jeeps every day, and proceed in the manner of which the admin has told us to work. Guys, I think these are the steps of which, if you stand by them, you're going to make it a whole lot better. Whole community is concerned and cash flow is concerned. Okay, this is the presentation of the basics of what I have for you, and I would go to the blog and use the various areas of the blogs that really demonstrate on this and show you what I really mean. Before I do that, I will go back to the chat room and see the people that are in the chat room. They are with me exposed up to this level because most of the time the connection at times is not good. And at times people are not getting me because most of the time the connection at times is not good. This thing I'm not doing it for myself. Learning is for me to teach others. So let me try and go to the blog and see whether guys are getting me because most of the time the connection at times is not good and at times people are not getting me. Okay. I can see Ishraq has said hi sir Stephen Coffee. Great live broadcast, move forward. Thank you very much. Uh right sir. Broad net problem. Oh guys, I don't know what is wrong with the net problem, so I cannot really tell you much. So I can only do what I can do. So the net problem is problem. I can see that you're trying to get in, but you can't get in. Guys, we're going to try to do it that way. Okay. Copy the link and send if it is possible for you to come in and join me. If not possible, we are going to join and we're going to join up another day. There's no problem. Let me try to copy the link and let's try to see whether you can hook on with me. If you cannot, there is no problem. We will try and catch up with another session. Okay, I'll try to send the link again. If you try to go, you you should just stand by and let's move on together. Okay, to talk on this topic on that you should need to be consciously competent. I was trying to tell you that what most TBC because we were given a certain information. The information you give out, what you expect as information you receive back from the person to who you give the information means that the feedback of the out is what you call information. Most were never told the system from start. We were given certain kind of and that is why we enter TBC with a kind of behavior. It is in TBC that we realities of TBC that we have started to understand what is really TBC. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that everybody to learn something new at the level of conscious incompetence. Meaning that what? You don't know that you don't know. What do you do? You try to know. So you arrive at the level of what? Conscious. You are conscious that you don't know. And you want to become competent. If you're conscious that you don't know and you want to become competent, you need to look for a possibility to be competent. If you're looking for possibility to be competent, you are now conscious competence. Meaning that what? Anything you do, you want to be competent with it. Meaning that what? That is the pressure. You're desperate. Everybody in TBC, I want to cash flow. How do I cash flowing? Why are some others cash flowing from 1,000 to 100 to $1,000 a day? I'm unable to cash flow even for 100. It is being said in the blog. Invest in you. If you're not cash flowing in you, invest in your mind. And I've always been saying it this way: TBC is for everybody, but everybody is not. TBC is for everybody, and everybody is not for TBC. They are people nature of their behavior, conduct, and manner of doing are incompetent. Why? They add to make both ends meet. When you're desperate to make both ends meet, there is a lot of pressure, and once you're a guy, it's not easy to make it. For you to make it in TBC, you need to be at the level of conscious incompetence. Meaning that what? You need to do the right things every day and even fail time and again until you start doing the right thing. And once you start doing the right thing, from the first $100 you will make, guys, boom, you're going to go. Your dreams going to start from cash flowing from the different steps as which admin labeled to us in the last first word. You cannot use a system without learning it. And to learn the system, you need to go time and time again. You need to go, excuse me, you need to go through the system time and time. You can just sleep and you are piloting the system. Just what? Uh, hello, I've just gotten a gift you. What's that? Some smartphone money that is distributed around the world. Do you have 3 minutes to collect yours from this link? And you send your link. Oh, I've done your email, finish registering your email. Yes. Yeah, in the registration, come back to me and I will explain you around how to use it. This is the block that boy you need to recite the block. You need to be able to use that in the right moment. You need to be able to use the right lines that have been given to you in the block. Admin told you you want to create another system different from the system of the Kringer cash system given to you, you will be unable. And if you're not cash flow means that what? You want to use a different system from the system that age. That is what you want to do, guys. If you want to cash flow in TBC, you need to follow the steps. You need to follow the steps. Yeah, Ishrak, of course, if you can get yourself connected to me. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I
Ishrak, are
try.
you
I
getting
try.
me?
Yeah, I hear your voice. I try
Hello,
so
Ishrak.
many times. Yeah, I try
Are you
so
getting
many
me?
time. Yeah, I get you. I see you.
Okay. Yeah.
I see you. I just sometime coming block sound. I 5 time I try. Then after I come
No
here
problem.
because today is
Okay,
network.
let me
Our network today our yeah today our network is very poor here. Today network is very poor, and sometime electricity gone, sometime coming. Okay, we are all our Bengali community today is a important meeting, Zoom meeting for because you hear me? You hear me?
I forgot to put off the mic. Okay, it's okay. I'm getting you.
Okay, so we are
Ishrat,
all our members and our leaders. We are a very important meeting in Zoom meeting. Now, it's still now running Zoom meeting, but I come here because your broadcast, and I want to hear you. I want to learn something of your broadcast. That's why I come here.
okay.
And we got some Bangla Saint Button meeting. The very kindly. Thanks a lot of our admin. Admin give us this on my our mother language. That's why we are preparation. This is the hard time. This is the our hard time because this is the fast. We are the fast beginner. This is the Bangla Saint Button meeting. If any mistake, any thing wrong, so it's very bad for us. That's why we are meeting Zoom meeting. So many members we are there, and we are preparation. This is hard time for us, and we hope tomorrow tomorrow our one group we are joined with Randy sir. We hope tomorrow our one group we are paid the $10 or like $14 like this. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, Ishrat, to have come. I
Yes.
understand that you have a very touch to carry, and I know with you will be able to do better. So I just believe you will gather your effort together. I will do your best as far as work is concerned. I know that yourself totally. As you're doing it properly.
Sir,
As you're doing it
sir,
properly.
sir Stephen, sir Stephen Coffee is coming also.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. The great coffee finally is on my call along.
How y'all doing?
Okay, fine, very
Doing?
fine, big leader. Fine. No, very fine, very fine. So
Yes, is
I
the
was just trying out some little the cash flow information that I've been for 2 weeks, and I was just trying to bring out some of the data that I will share with the community. We have a lot of language in the community. We have one language in the community. So I was just trying to the unconscious incompetence of most of us is not our fault, though that we don't have language. That is how I was going about it today. He has excused to have not spoken my speech because at times the class extend to a certain hour, but I can well assist because at times the class extend to a certain hour. But I can well assist and we will close at the end. Work smooth. I believe I've gotten the fundamentals and run. So what do you have to say on incompetence as far as large is concerned?
well. I'm trying to catch what you were saying. I think I understand what you were saying. Well, a person is incompetent when they don't always comprehend things correctly. Okay, a person is incompetent when they don't always comprehend things the way it should be comprehended. And so often, and sometimes take the blog for example. That's why I say become students of the blog so you can comprehend things so you don't become incompetent when you go over it. A person that just reads the blog may become incompetent of the blog. If a person just go through the cash flow system and skips over different parts of the system, then they become incompetent of the system. The only way to be competent of the system is to go through step by step and don't skip. Step by step by step. It doesn't become a cash flow system or a fast start system if you jump from giving the 25,000 cookies, number one, all the way down to be a broadcaster. You go through each step. You you give the free gift. You take the send button test, do your profile, go through each step. Go through each step. So let us not be incompetent of anything that surrounds the philosophy of our coin or opportunity called the billion coin. Let us be competent instead, not incompetent to any degree of anything that deals with our coin. Because how can we be broadcasters and be leaders like our admin says we are if we're incompetent? Because if you're incompetent, now you give wrong information to your members, the existing members as well as the new members that come on board.
Right,
So, don't you agree?
right.
Is right? Don't y'all agree? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right, sir. Right. You are right, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. So
If I
that's why I say become a student at that. I just thought about something. If we not only become a student at blog, be a student of that fast start system, such that you can almost memorize almost the all steps. And how to memorize all steps. Guess how to do that. You take them in sections. You're memorizing them
Getting me?
sections. You memorize the steps in sections, and you'll be able to just call them off each one.
Continue.
Did you hear me?
I think Mofo internet have problem. I think Mofo
Yeah,
net
yeah,
have problem.
yeah. He has he has his
Yeah, it was a little bit.
yeah, he has some problems with his internet
Yeah,
connection.
internet.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah, I don't
anyway,
remember. I don't know.
yeah, I know it's not your fault.
We just do it.
Hmm.
I tried my best. I subscribed earlier today, but this one is still just know what I would do. I will try and see if there are new subscriber that would do the work more. But I believe it's not too bad now. We can continue. I think so. Yeah. Can somebody
Okay,
continue? Yeah.
okay. All right, but anyway, thank you so much for me
It's
being
okay.
here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay. It's been for long. But the reality is that all of us are trying to sell the system. We're trying to talk about trying to duplicate the system, and we are anonymous with our voices and our mentality and our way of thinking. So we are trying to duplicate accordingly in parts of the world. Ishrak, are you getting me? Ishrak, are you getting me?
Yeah, your voice is yeah, I get it.
Hello?
Your voice yeah. But your voice is broken. Your voice is broken. Broken your voice.
I cannot do otherwise.
Sorry,
I've tried my best
yeah,
not to have
Sir
gotten
Stephen,
all of
Sir Stephen, Sir Stephen Coffee. You continue, please. Sir Stephen
Okay.
Coffee.
Yes.
You continue.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think Israel can hear me, but I'm not sure whether Mufu can hear me good. You know.
Mofo
Yeah,
have
it's
net
okay.
problem, sir.
Yes.
It's okay.
Well,
I'm getting it.
hmm well, like I was saying, as long as we are conscious of what we're doing every step, well, while when we're doing TBC, we'll be fine. Because think about it, that we're all brought up in different ways, and when we babies, we're all innocent.
Yeah.
But when as we grow older, and we're taught things from our parents, most of our parents believe that they're doing the right thing, and for most
Yeah.
most part, they are teaching the right thing. But what happens is
Yeah.
the socialization in your
Hmm.
neighborhoods you get all that into your brain. So when you get a new opportunity,
Your
you
head.
function like the things you learned, you know.
Right.
And all of a sudden now you got to change those
Sure.
things.
Yeah.
You got to change. You got to change the way you think. You
Yeah.
know, you can't function with TBC like you always
Yeah.
learned, brought up. There's a platform we have that we have to follow. You follow the
Right.
platform.
Yeah.
You don't treat it like the things like you treated your lifestyle. You treat things You treat,
Sure.
we tend to do things like our lifestyle, but we got to do
Right.
things like we got to go through the platform like TBC admin want us to do. We got to do it their way. The platform is all there.
Yeah.
The scripts are all there. The icebreakers are all there. Everything's there for us now.
Eh,
There's no excuse not to succeed.
Right, sir.
it means
You
that
know?
in a post that if you are not cash flowing at least $100 you're not doing something right.
Exactly. If you're not cash flowing $100 a day, then it's something you're not doing
Somebody doing it.
correctly. Right.
That is it. That is it. It's so amazing the way I understood the system afterward and never catch the system the way Randy presented to us. And that is what I'm trying to tell every member of the community that we have already everything available. Let's just go and put it and let's be assured we conscious on it. That is, we do not even need to think about it. We have already done it. We have already done it certain number of times that it is already part of us. But if you want to do it well, that is, is there somebody that wants to or wants to do something or wants to do something, you go and start looking at the script and say, you need to do point one. Please, you need to go to point two. You need to say you have not consciously mastered the script. So there is no room for you not to cash flow if you are using the script in the block. If you are using the scripts from the block and you are not cash flowing, it means that TBC is something wrong. I dare assure you. If you're using the script in the you're not cash flowing, you're using the scripts of something else, you're not using the script of TBC.
That's right.
These are the things we take them as basics. Basics. Because there are many people in the community of which they are just working. When is my cash flow coming? When am I going to make money? When is he talking about the bank today? I took my list, my 50. The first people that wrote to, they were asking me, they promised us a bank. Where is the bank? The bank has not yet come. Don't talk to me about TBC. Never mind. Already start into TBC. They are waiting. They know who told them the bank is coming and they are waiting for the bank. They are not thinking
Well,
about
but
anything
guess
else.
what?
They are not thinking to follow
But,
and
get,
see how the
but guess
system
what?
works. Yeah.
Well, guess what? When Randy Wilson, I come to your country,
Yeah.
Cameroon, when we do the conference, when we leave your country, the leaders and many people that pay for their tickets will know how to cash flow.
Sure.
And then they're supposed to
Sure.
teach those people in that country how to cash flow. First, we're going to make sure that everybody understand there is no bank. We're
Them.
not a bank. We're not a charity. It's not an investment. Stop saying investments, people. You're making a purchase
Yeah.
of TBC.
Yeah.
And we're going to make sure that people understand how to cash flow before we leave that continent of Africa. That's why it's called a cash flow
Sure.
conference.
Sure. Sure.
What
Sure.
you're learning in cash flow
Cash
coaching,
flow.
that's going to be taught. That's going to be taught among over 500 people.
Sure.
And if every one of those 500 people teach their people, you will stop hearing,
The
where's the
system.
bank? See? It's just like that. It's just like
Yeah.
that.
And that is my cry.
Keep
Yeah.
it simple.
Yeah.
Keep your
Yeah.
program, keep your
Ishrak.
platform simple.
Uh, I-
Keep it simple.
oh,
Keep it simple and
thank
make
you.
cash
Thank
flow.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hmm.
That is simple. Okay. That is a simple. Okay. Ishrak has just left us. It has been a great privilege being with me on despite the fact that the gods of the air were not with us, I really appreciate my live broadcast. I do hope that we will be meeting for Stephen, you have a live broadcast immediately after this, right?
Yes, I got. In fact, I got to get ready to go. Get ready. I have one in about 20 minutes.
Okay, I will join you stop mine now, and we shall talk about the topic that you have on mind. If my internet
Okay.
will permit. Okay, it's a pleasure having you here. Thank you very much, and it's really important with people of the community that have the same mind, and we are running the realities together. It's a great privilege having you. We're going to meet very soon for another talks of the community are concerned. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Okay. Well, listen. I'll see you later.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
All
Yeah,
righty.
yeah.